Hey there, everyone. Before we get started, a weird tidbit about me. I've always been a fan of secret rooms. The idea of pulling on a torch holder, moving a bookcase, or lifting up a floor panel and revealing a new area that no one's found yet and may contain any number of secrets is just so cool to me. Probably why I've loved role-playing games for as long as I can remember. Knowing that, it's no surprise that one of my favorite mysteries in Steven Universe is the Temple and its seemingly unlimited amount of new and secret areas. But what is the temple? When was it built? And what purpose is it supposed to serve? I honestly don't think the show has given us enough information to know for sure, but that doesn't stop us from speculating, and I wanted to share my theory with you. I don't have much to say about the statue, so let's start there. I'm a firm believer that the statue is of the 5 gems fused, a character I've taken to calling Zirconia. As for who built it, since fusion between different gems wasn't well received when Ruby and Sapphire first did it, it's safe to say that this was done during or after the war. My top 2 ideas are that it was done in tribute to the gems for the protection they offered William Dewey and the town after it was founded, or the gems themselves did it as a claim of victory and territory. Either theory works, and neither has substantial support, so I have trouble sticking with one over the other. On to the temple itself, and to explain that, I'll start with how I believe it's made. When a new planet is discovered that is a viable candidate for gem creation, a small heart is sort of planted there and given time to grow. As for the origins of these hearts, let's just go with magic. As it grows, a magical matrix is created around it, forming a pocket dimension that can only be accessed through powerful magic. But once it has, a gem can be attuned to the heart itself, allowing free passage through a specially created door. While the pocket dimension may seem infinite, it's not, so only a limited number of gems may attune to it. Because of the star on the door, we can imagine the maximum number is 5, but I honestly think it's 5 now because that just happens to be who lives there. As for an actual maximum, I think it's simply a matter of space. If you think about it, any home can fit as many people as you want as long as there's space for people to function. Now for the rooms themselves. Since a room is first created when a gem is attuned to the heart, the default room will have much to do with its owner, including style, coloring, and even size. After that, a gem can alter the room to suit any need they may have, from a training arena to a storage area to what is essentially just a quiet place to get away. In addition to the attuned default rooms, new rooms can be created on the fly when multiple gems open the door together. During the episode The Test, we saw a room created by Pearl, Amethyst, Ruby, and Sapphire together, and in Know Your Fusion, Sardonyx opened her own door. Though in actuality, I believe the fact that fusions can open a door is an unexpected ability, since temples and doors like this predate cross-gem fusions. In fact, we've seen Garnet's room plenty of times, but we have yet to see Ruby and Sapphire's individual rooms. What that means is that we have yet to see even half the rooms inside, with the hypothetical limit being the number of different fusion combinations available to the attuned gems. So what's it all for? What purpose is served by a pocket dimension accessible only by certain specific gems with the ability to provide any number of resources to meet needs both general and specific to the user? My theory is that the temple is originally a Diamond Authority central base. Meant to be attuned to only the diamonds, this space provides everything they would need, whether it be together or individually, to oversee and manage a thriving, gem-controlled planet. At some point during or after the war, the rebels gained control of the base, reattuned the heart to accept only their gems, and used it as either a base of operations or a home. If you watched my video on what happened to Pink Diamond, one of the things I didn't mention was that everything I discussed could even have been orchestrated by Pink Diamond herself, which would actually work here, since Rose Quartz could have gained access to the temple with Pink Diamond's help, allowing the rebels to use it. Who knew it would one day become a super cool place we all wish we could visit? I'd like to thank you all for listening to another one of my kooky theories. Let me know what you think about my thoughts on how the temple works and what its true purpose was or is, and be sure to check out my video on what happened to Pink Diamond and let me know how I did with that theory too. Thank you all so much for watching and have a great day.